So, man, like, what is this I hear about Game? Got a diss record out on Eminem. Is he serious? No freaking way, man. Can't be serious. Eminem will destroy him, though. I mean, even in that song they did back in the day, off of Game's first album, he was like, Eminem just murdered me on my own ish. And then years ago, I heard Game say in an interview, he said, like, you heard me diss a lot of niggas, but see, I never diss Eminem because he'll end my career. So he said this out of his own mouth years ago. So Game, are you serious, dude? So you already know what he's capable of. He murdered Jay-Z on his own stuff. Nas even said that. Nas said, Eminem, remember when Nas was battling Jay-Z and he was like, on Ether, he was like, Eminem murdered you on your own inch, because Eminem is a flame spitter. Like, I know, like, Eminem's not, he might not be popular with the hood, or like, the hood don't bump Eminem. Yeah, you could say that. But from a just lyrical standpoint, flame spitter. Like, none of the dudes they don't want to with him, like, lyrically. Like I said, Game already acknowledged this. And on top of that, um, like, I mean, even on Nas' new single, was it EPMD 2? Eminem murdered Nas on that. Flame spitter. Eminem went ham on Royce da 5'9", like, in their songs. Um, but I'm just saying, man, like, to you can't lyrically beat Eminem. And then, you talk about 50 Cent. Like, you want a versus battle? No way. No way you don't want that versus battle with him. I mean, he was on your first 3 singles. You over here challenge him to a versus. And if 50 Cent be clowning him on IG, he'd be like, because there was a thing where Jimmy Iovine, it was at a Lakers game, and then Jimmy Iovine didn't even turn Game's way. Like, he acted like he didn't see him, or he didn't see him, or like he wasn't there. And then 50 Cent was like, clowning him for it. Like, he don't even, like, he was like, he don't even know who you are. Or he said, 50 wrote them records, get him out of here, Like, 50 is a king in this game. He's on my top 10 list. Like, the way he did with the his mixtapes. If he did a versus with Game, like, 50's early mixtapes were better than most dudes' albums. Remember when they used to say that? I remember him and Lloyd Banks used to say that. They used to be like, our mixtapes better than most niggas' albums. It's true. Then you get to the albums, you got all these hit records, radio records. Like 50, the reason why he don't get credit because all the dissing and all the street stuff, but like music wise, he's up there with anybody. His best 20 can go toe to toe with anybody's best 20. Especially you, Game. I mean, after documentary, I'm not even really feeling a lot of Game's catalog like that, to be honest. But like 50 Cent said though, like, if Game's like featured on a song, yeah, Game goes crazy on songs. But like, as far as like just his songs, like, I don't think he's like, he's the type that'll have all these, like, because his best 20 is not on 50's level. Like, those are just facts. Don't get me wrong. Like, that documentary album was classic. Go toe to toe with anybody. Like that album was great. It was like the Southern Cali's Get Rich or Die Trying, in a way. So I'm keep it real. But 50 got street anthems, songs for the ladies, song for the club, song about life. Diss records from Ja Rule. Man, 50 Cent could really play, Ja Rule diss record in a versus Game. You know what I'm saying? And whatever, it don't even matter what song Game would have for that. I mean, he could have his little 300 bar song. Okay, but Back Down was just, like, you're never gonna sell Mitsubishi to a crack child. Them niggas suck, they no good. I ain't never heard a nigga say it like them in the hood. But 50's that dude. Yeah, man, like, this dude's no match for him, though. He made Jay-Z retire. Your idol Game, one of your idols, Jay-Z, 50 Cent made him retire. Like, that '03 run, that Get Rich or Die Trying. I mean, he had Jay-Z, and this is like, actually happened. He had Jay-Z telling the radio station, he said, I was telling my artists, Beanie Siegel, Freeway, the whole Rockefeller and all that. Back in the day, he said, y'all better put out y'all music, because that 50 Cent music is coming, and it's gonna take over and all that. He was the takeover, like how Jay-Z had that diss record to Nas, the takeover. No, yeah, 50 Cent was taking over, and Jay-Z knew that. He said out of his own mouth, it's your boy. It's your boy 50 Cent. But yeah, the whole G Unit. Hey, man, Game don't want it with 50 in the verses, and he don't want it with Eminem in a lyrical battle. He gonna Benzino Game. I'm telling you. He gonna 50 Cent Ja Rule him. He gonna Gucci Mane Young Jeezy him. He gonna CML Lavish D Mozzie him. But hey, that's all I gotta say, guys, about that. Like and subscribe, hit the notification button, and you gotta give 50 Cent, Eminem their flowers like this. See this T-shirt right here? You gotta give them they roses, they flowers. You know what I'm saying? Because them dudes is giants. You know that. But yeah, like and subscribe, hit the notification bell, y'all. Pop your collar.